Have you ever felt your body quietly shifting, changing in ways you can't quite explain, yet deeply sense? That inner strength you once carried with ease now seems to fade, not with sudden force, but gradually, like mist dissolving at sunrise. It's not just aging, there's more at play beneath the surface. What I'm about to share may gently challenge the beliefs you've held about growing older, about the loss of muscle and independence. And if you stay with me until the end of this reflection, you may come to see aging in a new light, one filled with possibility rather than decline. Many older adults, perhaps even you, are facing something often overlooked: sarcopenia, a slow, silent unraveling of strength. It doesn't shout, it whispers in every step that feels heavier, every jar lid that won't budge. And yet, what few speak of is this: sarcopenia is not destiny. For years, we've been taught that losing muscle is a normal part of aging. But deeper research, both ancient and modern, offers another perspective, one more hopeful. What if I told you the hours before sleep hold the key, that in this gentle window of restoration is most ready to receive, to rebuild, to renew? And that certain simple foods taken during this time could slow or even reverse the muscle weakening that quietly changes daily life. For 15 years, I've walked the path between Eastern and Western thought, learning from herbalists in remote mountains and scientists in urban labs. It is in the stillness between those two worlds that I discovered a new understanding of nighttime nourishment. It transformed how I guide my elder students. I remember one woman, Margaret. At 72, she arrived at my retreat center leaning heavily on a walker, her eyes dim with resignation. She believed her independence was lost, but something inside her still reached for change. 6 months after adopting the simple nightly practices I'll soon share, she called me, her voice trembling with emotion. That morning, she had walked 3 miles, without her walker, without assistance. I feel like life has returned to me, she said, tears in her voice. Tonight, I will speak of 4 humble foods, eaten before sleep. They help create the ideal inner conditions for your body to protect and restore its muscle tissue. This isn't about trendy diets or expensive supplements. It's about harmony. It's about aligning with the natural rhythm of your body, the cycle of rest, repair, and renewal that happens each night if we allow it. But before we talk about those foods, we need to untangle a deeper misunderstanding. We've long accepted the belief that muscle loss is simply tied to age, that after 50, we lose 1 to 2% of muscle each year, and after 70, the rate only quickens. It's a story often repeated and convenient for industries that profit from our weakness. But it doesn't tell the full truth. The reality is more complex and more human. What's really happening is a delicate interplay of shifting hormones, quiet inflammation, and most crucially, a disruption in how our bodies synthesize protein. This is the biological process by which we build and repair muscle. And as we age, this process becomes less efficient. By 65, that efficiency may decline by as much as 30%. That's not failure, it's simply change. And where there is awareness of change, there is space for choice. This is where renewal begins. But here is something few consider, and it is vital. The decline in your body's ability to rebuild muscle does not unfold evenly throughout the day. It reaches its lowest point at night, precisely when we assume rest brings healing. This realization changed everything. The well-meaning advice to just eat more protein overlooks one of the most essential aspects of human biology: timing. It's not only what you consume, but when and how your body is prepared to receive it. During sleep, your system enters its most powerful state of cellular renewal. Muscle fibers that were subtly stressed during the day are meant to be repaired now. But when the right nutrients are absent, the body cannot carry out its intended work. Instead of healing, there is quiet erosion, one night at a time, one missed opportunity at a time. I saw this again and again in my senior students. They were following every instruction, exercising with care, nourishing themselves thoughtfully, consuming sufficient protein, and yet their strength continued to fade as if slipping through unseen cracks. It was disheartening. Then, one study shifted my understanding. It came from Japan's National Institute of Longevity Sciences. Their research explored the body's capacity to preserve muscle during the night. What they found contradicted much of what modern fitness culture had long assumed. The body, in its deep rest, becomes a sacred site of repair. While your conscious mind dreams, billions of cells silently awaken. DNA is mended, waste is cleared, and tissue is rebuilt. But none of this happens in isolation. It requires tools, molecules, enzymes, and activators that initiate the body's own healing rituals. Without these tools present, the body opens its workshop each night but has nothing to work with. One hormone stands at the center of this process: human growth hormone. It reaches its peak during deep sleep. This is the body's master signal for recovery, especially for muscle. But like any master, it needs support. It cannot fulfill its purpose if the body lacks the materials it needs. And this is where ancient culture meets modern science. Some foods, when taken before sleep, create what researchers now call a muscle-preserving environment. This concept, simple yet powerful, explains why certain cultures without supplements or laboratories age with strength intact. In Okinawa, Japan, evening meals are rich with specific balanced nutrients. By tradition, not by design, they support the body's nighttime restoration. The result? Elders who walk unaided into their 90s, carrying grocery baskets, tending gardens, smiling without strain. Strength is not a memory for them. It is a companion. I remember reading this and feeling skeptical. Could the solution be this ordinary? But as I sat with the question, I saw what had been hiding in plain sight. The systems profiting from physical decline, pharmaceuticals, mobility aids, treatment centers, have little reason to spotlight a quiet answer rooted in tradition and food. The global industry built around weakness is not small. It exceeds $50 billion each year. And yet, not a dollar is needed to understand the rhythm of your own body. My path to this understanding began many years ago at the Shaolin Temple. There, I studied under Master Wu. He was 92 and moved with the grace and strength of someone decades younger. When I asked him the secret to his resilience, he didn't mention rare herbs or brutal training. He simply smiled and said, "Know what your body needs before it asks." And in those words was a lifetime of wisdom. Instead of formulas or fads, he offered something simpler. Master Wu spoke of honoring the body's natural rhythm, especially in the hours when the world quiets and the body begins its silent work of repair. The body rebuilds at night what it uses during the day, he said to me once, his voice slow and steady. If you give it stones instead of bricks, how can it build a strong house? That image stayed with me for years, and so began a journey, not through laboratories at first, but through monasteries, villages, and kitchens around the world. I wasn't looking for secrets. I was searching for patterns in the habits of those who aged not with fear, but with quiet strength. What I found wasn't a single diet or superfood. It was a shared understanding. Across Chinese medicine, Ayurveda, and Mediterranean tradition, elders consistently consumed certain combinations of foods before sleep. They weren't counting calories or following strict regimens. They were, without realizing it, feeding the body precisely what it needed to repair, not just to rest. Years later, working alongside researchers at the Longevity Institute in Copenhagen, I saw science begin to explain what tradition had practiced for centuries. Using advanced muscle biopsies and overnight metabolic analysis, we began to trace what happens when the body is given the right tools at the right time. We found that the rate of muscle protein synthesis, the body's ability to rebuild muscle tissue during sleep, increased by as much as 34% in participants who followed a carefully timed evening nutrition protocol. The foods weren't exotic. but the results were profound. Over 6 months, we saw not only increases in muscle mass, but in balance, gait, and independence. Participants who once feared frailty began moving with new confidence. They were aging not with decline, but with resilience. But one element proved more critical than the foods themselves: timing. Nutrition is not just about what enters the body, but when. The body follows rhythms older than language. Its deepest repair work begins during sleep, and the window for supporting that process is brief, 30 to 90 minutes before bed. Eat too early and the nutrients fade before your body enters deep sleep. Eat too late and digestion disrupts your rest. But timed properly, the food becomes more than sustenance. It becomes medicine. It aligns with the body's peak production of human growth hormone, the quiet architect of nighttime renewal. Imagine planting seeds just before the rain. The earth is ready. The water comes. Growth begins. The body is no different. When the nutrients are present at the right moment, the body accepts them fully, uses them deeply, and rebuilds what was strained or lost. This is not just theory. It is a practice I have witnessed in hundreds of individuals and in my own life. Now, with that foundation, we can begin to speak of the foods. The first may surprise you. It is casein protein, often misunderstood, sometimes avoided, yet unmatched in its purpose. Casein digests slowly. It delivers a steady stream of amino acids to the body over 6 to 8 hours, precisely during the time when muscle restoration is most active. It does not rush in and vanish like other proteins. It lingers. It supports. It builds. Found naturally in cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, and select supplements, casein becomes the first brick in the house your body tries to rebuild each night. It is not about chasing youth. It is about respecting the design of the body, one meal, one breath, one quiet evening at a time. What makes casein so valuable is not its speed, but its patience. Unlike fast-digesting proteins that flood the system and quickly fade, casein releases its nutrients slowly over the course of many hours. This is what makes it ideal during sleep, when the body isn't seeking a surge, but a steady presence, like the soft glow of a lantern that burns through the night. One study published in the Journal of Nutrition revealed something remarkable. 40 grams of casein consumed before bed increased muscle protein synthesis during sleep by 22% compared to a placebo. For older adults, that's not just a statistic. That's a meaningful difference, one that can be felt in the legs, in the back, in the simple ability to stand with ease. Over time, participants who adopted this simple practice showed noticeably less muscle loss than those who didn't. Regardless of whether they exercised, the body, when supported correctly, continues to renew itself, even in later years. Casein holds another secret: its high levels of leucine, a key amino acid. Leucine is the spark that ignites the muscle-building process, but as the body ages, it grows harder to light that fire. Where a young person might need only 1.7 grams of leucine to activate this repair, older adults often require 2.5 to 3 grams to achieve the same effect. A mindful serving of casein-rich foods, cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, or a well-chosen protein supplement provides just that. Not too much, not too little, just enough. One of my students, Robert, once ran marathons. But time and life humbled his body. He stayed active, but his strength was slipping away, especially in his legs. He told me that even the stairs in his own home had become a kind of mountain. I asked him not to train harder, but to rest wiser. He began eating a small portion of cottage cheese before bed. That was all. 3 months later, he came to me quietly and said, "The stairs don't scare me anymore." He smiled, not because he was faster, but because he felt capable again. He felt himself again. But strength is not only about muscle, it is also about what stands in its way. For many seniors, that barrier is silent, invisible. Chronic inflammation. Not the sharp swelling of injury, but the slow, persistent kind that dulls recovery and weakens repair. It exists beneath the surface, gently disrupting the body's natural healing rhythm. To address this, we turn to the second evening food, wild tart cherries, or more specifically, their concentrated juice. These small fruits hold great power. Within their skin are anthocyanins, compounds that help reduce inflammatory markers and ease oxidative stress. A study in the Scandinavian Journal of Medicine and Science in Sports found that those who drank tart cherry juice before bed experienced significantly less muscle breakdown overnight than those who did not. This becomes even more important with age, as baseline inflammation naturally rises. Tart cherries help restore balance. They prepare the ground so that the seeds of strength can take root again. But their benefit doesn't end there. Tart cherries are also a natural source of melatonin, the hormone that governs our sleep cycles. Without deep sleep, even the best nutrition is wasted. It is in that still, dark place that the real rebuilding begins. In supporting both rest and recovery, these cherries offer more than flavor. They offer foundation. I saw this clearly while working with veterans. Many had trouble sleeping, many had lost strength, but through small, consistent steps, through nourishment at night, they began to rebuild not only their muscles, but also their peace. James had spent years seeking sleep through prescriptions, each one a temporary silence, but never a true rest. His strength, however, continued to fade. It wasn't until he began adding a small glass of tart cherry concentrate to his evening that something shifted. The sleep came gently, and with it, a sense of recovery. For the first time in years, he told me, I don't feel like I'm losing this fight with my body anymore. Not all healing is loud. Often it comes quietly when we nourish the body at the right time with the right care. One such nourishment is magnesium, a mineral that plays a part in more than 300 vital functions inside the body. It supports everything from muscle contraction to nerve communication, from energy creation to protein synthesis. But despite its importance, it often goes unnoticed and unfulfilled. By the time we reach later stages of life, magnesium absorption is no longer as it once was. The gut has changed, stomach acid has lessened, and medications interfere. The result is a gap. The body needs more, yet receives less. This gap does not just leave us tired, it leaves us vulnerable. Muscle cramps begin to appear, strength fades more quickly, and what we once assumed was a part of aging may in fact be a quiet deficiency. Fortunately, nature is generous. Dark, leafy greens, especially spinach, are among the richest sources of magnesium. A single cup of steamed spinach offers nearly 40% of the daily requirement for older adults, in a form the body knows how to use, especially during sleep. And sleep is where magnesium's influence deepens. Magnesium